Hey friends, it's Miss Tracy here, and I am here with your Sunday morning lesson. And well, I've got some hearts above my head, and that's because today is a special day. Today is Valentine's Day. It's a day that we celebrate love. Well, today's lesson comes from the Bible, and we know that all of the stories in the Bible are true. That means that they really, really happen. So, this story, let's see if you can see it. Oh, there you go. This story is called Captain of the Storm, and it comes from the book of Mark, Mark 4, and also in Matthew 8. So, here is Jesus. There we go. And you know what? Jesus was teaching a lot of people, and they were really crowding him. Lots of people were all around him. And you know what? So Jesus said, hey, told his friends, here's his buddies, okay, and he told them, hey, let's get in the boat and let's go out across the lake. So here's the boat. So they all get in the boat. All right. And when they get in the boat, whoops, one of them fell out. No, that's not what happened. So when they get in the boat, Jesus decides to lay down. Because you know what? He is so tired. And as soon as his head hits the pillow or hits the side of the boat where he's just resting, as soon as he lays down, he falls right to sleep. Have you ever done that? Have you ever lay down and as soon as you lay down, you're sleeping? Well, that's what Jesus was doing. So he lays down and here he is, he's sleeping. Eyes are closed and he's sleeping. Well, they were only about halfway across the lake, and out of nowhere, here comes a big storm. So here's the other friends. And oh my goodness, they're worried. They were fishermen, and so they knew how to handle a boat, especially in bad weather. But here it's really rocking, and waves are crashing, and water is spraying everywhere. Wow, have you ever been in a boat? Have you ever been in a boat where the water was rocking your boat? Ooh, that might be a little scary. So Jesus, he was just sleeping the whole time. But here the friends are, and they were like, oh, what's going to happen? We're so worried. So they tell Jesus, they're like, wake up, Jesus, you've got to wake up. Well, he wakes up, and they're like, don't you care? Help us, we're all gonna die, because you're, woo, the waves and the wind is rocking the boat. And it says right here, let's see what it says. It says, they said, rescue us, don't you care? Of course Jesus cared. This was the very reason he had come, was to rescue and save them. So Jesus stood up. Where's he at? He stood up in the boat. Ooh, here it is rocking. He stood up and he spoke to the storm. He says, hush, shh, hush, be quiet, be still. Whoa. That's all he said. And guess what? The strangest thing happened. The wind stopped. The waves stopped. It wasn't all rocky anymore. Whoa. The wind and the wave, they knew Jesus. They recognized his voice. They knew his voice. And they listened to him. Well, what do you think the friends did? What do you think that they were doing? Wow, this happened. They were they were probably really freaking out. Oh my goodness. The wind and the waves, they listened to Jesus. Well, it says here, immediately the wind stopped, the water calmed down, and the glittery innocence of the moonlight and lapped quietly against the side of the boat as if nothing had happened. The little boat bobbed gently up and down. There was a deep stillness and a great quiet all around. Then Jesus turned to his wind-torn friends. "Why are you so scared?" he asked. "Did you forget who I am?" You think they probably forgot? That's what I'm thinking. Well, Jesus' friends were quiet as the wind and the waves, and into their hearts came a different kind of storm. "What kind of man is this?" they asked themselves. "Even the winds and the waves obey him." Well, they didn't really understand or realize yet that Jesus was God's Son. So Jesus' friends had been so afraid that they had only seen the big waves. They had forgotten that Jesus was with them and that they had nothing to be afraid of, no matter how small their boat or how big the storm is. Wow, isn't that a great story? This is a good story for you to remember, so you can remember that Jesus always is there to take care of us. When we have these rocky times or these storms in our life, well, see, these guys, they were all looking at the storm. They weren't thinking about who they were with. But you know what? When we remember who we're with, that God is with us, Jesus is with us always, then we don't have to worry about that storm. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and stay tuned because I'm going to have a cute little special Valentine's lesson for you right now. Bye-bye.
We're going to do Valentine things.
What is a Valentine?
It's a card that you make for someone with hearts on it.
A box of chocolate.
Like a heart box.
Lots of flowers.
Suckers. Heart candies.
They say you're sweet, I love you, you're cool.
Giving like money is nice.
What is romance?
When you love someone.
Going out on walks and holding hands.
Like kissing. Kiss them on the lips.
Really gross. Not anything inappropriate.
Hugging will do.
What's gross about boys?
They're stinky. They're really messy. They don't like to take baths.
They're rude. They tackle you. They don't act mature.
I just don't get it. I don't know what they want.
What's weird about girls?
They're always in groups, gossiping. They're always picky. They want something done exactly when they tell them to.
What would you say if someone asked you out on a date?
Say, no thank you.
I would say, maybe come back in 10 years. I might go, as long as it was okay with Mommy and Daddy.
Who should pay for the date?
The boy.
The boy. The boy. The boy.
The boy.
Because boys are supposed to act like gentlemen. Because girls shouldn't have to do that. Because they want the ladies to like them.
What is love?
Be nice to all the people in the world.
Almost like overwhelming. Happy crying overwhelming.
Being honest, not keeping secrets. Just doing the right thing. To have a family, that's the way that God made us.
How do we show love to others?
You just say, "Are you okay?" Telling them it's okay and hugging them.
And just take your time to spend with them.
Because God wants us to love each other.
How does love change people?
If you show them love, it usually makes them forget about their pain. It makes all the world brighter. It would make them feel more confident.
And they won't be sad, scared, or angry.
Because they know they're being loved. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.